Bienvenidos a Kike Team para ti. Hoy estoy con ustedes hablando de Overwatch and just kind of the state of the game post update, Season 9 update. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys my opinion on how the game is after the update, how the changes feel, and what I think of it. So, the only reason I actually started playing Overwatch 2 was because it was free to play. And I was like, bet. I loved Overwatch 1. I remember hearing that the like story or campaign whatever was canceled for Overwatch 2, and all my hype died down. So yeah, I'm kind of coming into Overwatch 2 a little bit fresh, but so far I have been loving the game. I've needed a good shooter. This satisfies that. But yeah, let's get to it. Let's start off with the health boost. Honestly, there's obviously like the quick kill combos. I've seen videos of how Genji's blade doesn't kill in 2 strikes. Shit like that is definitely unfortunate, but I myself have not really noticed too much of a difference in time to kill. I honestly, after the update, it took me a while to remember that there was an update, right? I don't think anyone got that significant of a boost, to be honest. Fucking and especially Junker Queen. Junker Queen is my fucking newest character. She's my new fave, and she didn't get no fucking health boost, which I don't know how to feel about that because I remember making a TikTok a while ago talking about that Junker Queen needs to have her 450 health, and like when I would use her and she'd be the solo tank, like unless I think you have people that want to play with the Junker Queen as a tank because she has to be aggressive, dipping and diving and all that stuff. She needs to have cover. So also if the map doesn't work for it, well, don't pick her, right? But if she's solo tank, typically I just get melted because she's not really one that can take damage, right? If you're pinning her down with like an Orisa or something and she can't get close, well then boom. Yeah, that I think that starts to fall under more your game style or your tactics or whatever. She's still surviving with a decent team. I'm not gonna lie. The team part matters when you're playing Junker Queen. I haven't played Pharah yet, so to be honest, I don't know how that gameplay is yet. I will say, playing against Pharah, she's falling a lot more to the ground, and that might just be because people don't really know how to handle the new system for her, I guess. But because of that, it's a lot easier to kill her. You don't have to really pick a hit scan to get her now, which I don't mind. Like I'll switch to Ashe and I'll go for the Pharaoh. But yeah, she just falls down a lot quicker, and then boom, easy to pick her. Jesus, and yeah, it's easier to pick her off once she's falling down. So who else got a major change? A lot of people were bitching and moaning this and that about the health pool, the passive. I myself am in fights most of the time, so because I'll play tank, right? So I'm mainly getting fucking beamed, so it doesn't really affect me that much. So if the passive is more of a hindrance for you, then let me know, because as far as I know, it needs to be 5 seconds in a firefight. If you're hit in more than 5 seconds, then it's probably because you've already split off and you're safe. So yeah, no, I just haven't noticed it too much, to be honest. The only thing that I have noticed make a bigger gameplay difference is the bigger hitboxes. And I thought I saw a lot of people bitching and moaning, and I still stand by that. When you're trying to you're reloading or you need to just run because you're really low on health, your little bob and weave tactics, that shit would save. But now because of that added, I'm noticing that I can't escape those that often anymore. Like no matter if I bob and weave, like it's that little minuscule that was saving me. And I honestly feel that the hitboxes should go back. There was no need to change that part. I feel skill is skill at the end of the day. I'm stuck on silver 3. That's the highest I've gotten. But people with low skill, and then it takes away that part. Like if they're a bad shot, they're a bad shot. But now you're just rewarding them for being a bad shot, you know? All in all, I thought it was gonna play way different, especially with just how the people were reacting to it, all negative like and all that shit. And so I was like, oh, maybe this is just something out of left field for them, but it wasn't. It wasn't that different. And I'll say, that being said, I don't know how long Overwatch will last because right now, yes, all them skins preem, fucking preem, but there's no staying power, dog. And like the the co-op adventure thing, that's cool, that's fun. But after a few playthroughs already, like, eh. And I get you get to go evil and shit and switch it up that way. But it's like, okay, once you've done that like twice, it's like, okay, it's not that satisfying, and it's not even balanced for you to be a 1v3 scenario. It just leaves it as is. So it's like, what's the point? I thought the point was that I was going to get power and shit. So it's not like none of the characters get higher health or deal more damage or something like that. Like they just do the bare minimum. And I remember back to the Halloween one in Overwatch 1, that shit, that event was pretty fun, you know, where it was like an open graveyard or some shit. But we just never get more of that type of content. And that would be the type of content to make people stay, because you're no longer versus or getting mad at your team for not getting kills and shit. It's more cooperative. It's more friendly. So that would be something to kind of combat the toxicity of Overwatch itself, which is another reason why I think the game is just. I love the game loop. I'm not gonna lie. I love the game loop, but no one's on mics. When you're in playing competitive, if you don't want to get on mics in quick play, fine, whatever. But on competitive, you need to coordinate a little bit more. It's a lot easier. Trust me, you'll have a lot more fun too. And then on quick play too, dog. Like shit, we're just shooting the shit. We're just fucking around. It's a whack ass comp. Whack ass comp. Whack ass. What am I trying to say? But yeah, it's just like it's a whack team setup or something like that. Mike's just make it better. Being able to talk to people, honestly. And I get it. Some people turn hostile. I turn hostile. I'm not gonna say that I'm above it. Like shit. Sometimes I get mad at my team because it's like, yo, see, because sometimes the team is just lacking, and I hate to like pull up stats and shit. But you also got to pay attention to the stat that matters. If you're on DPS and you have if you have low kills, that's the one that matters. It doesn't really matter how much damage you're doing. How many kills do you have? Because that's what's actually going to allow us to move forward. Tank, it's the mitigation one, and obviously support is healing and shit. You can kind of judge your team's performance based off of that, but it's also just mainly situational awareness, man. Like if the healer is about to get fucking attacked by the Sombra, you need to get in there and fucking da. At least make the Sombra back off, and then you can continue to bring back frontline if you're tank or something like that. But it's a lot easier to just drown out everybody when it's like, oh, come here, and like, you know, everybody's pinging, but it also just sounds the same, you know. So communication is definitely needed for Overwatch. And on that point too, it's a very toxic community. Like I said, I'm very competitive and I'll talk shit when I'm playing the game, but at the same time, it's like 2 meters away from the end, and people are like, "GG, easy." Dog, you're impressing nobody, and you're just pissing people off at that point. And yeah, trolls exist, right? But like, that kills the game. That kills the game. So I do feel like a lot of people want to say that this game is unbalanced. Oh, what are these passive heals? They're gonna ruin it. Da 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 da. I feel the biggest problem, honestly, in Overwatch is the community. It's the way they play games, the way you guys view it. Because I just honestly play open queue competitive because I feel that's the way the game is supposed to be played. Roll queue is the dumbest piece of shit I've ever seen. Like, why the fuck is it always just one tank, 2 and 2? That is just so boring. You make so many characters just to play strict team loadouts. Overwatch is definitely rock paper scissors, But then that one, but playing role queue just makes it feel that much more strict and rigid, right? Whereas open queue, it's rock paper scissors, machete, gun, da 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 da, right? Like it's it's just a lot more fun, and people will be like, oh, I'm in open queue, I'm just here to relax, da da da. No, you just want to excuse that you're about to play bad or that you are a bad player, and you're in open queue, so it doesn't even matter. It's like, no, you're in competitive because you know people are gonna try. Open queue is honestly just the way I feel Overwatch is meant to be played. 6v6, because like it needs the chaos. The game needs the chaos to be fun. And when you just start making it like, oh no, you need this loadout, you need that loadout, it's like, this is boring, dog. This is boring. So that's my opinion. Roll queue is fucking stupid. And then people want to always like dog on open queue, but then that's where people have the most fun. Like, it's a little bit ridiculous. So I don't know. The last thing I wanted to mention was the battle pass, because those skins are fucking dope, and I don't know if I'm gonna buy it or not. Yes, it's only $10, but your battle pass doesn't continue on to the next season, so it's kind of shitty. And as far as I know, if you buy 4 battle passes, it doesn't automatically give you the game, because $40 is the cost of the game. So I don't know. Scummy tactics. I don't want to give into it. 100%. That's also a problem. Like you give into tactics like these, you empower the companies to continue doing that shit. So I don't want to. The skins are fucking fire though, and I just might. Why is everything so goddamn expensive in the store? Like, it's just not worth your time. And I get free to play. Free to play. You gonna say it, free to play. I do not give a fuck. If I'm here all this fucking time and I've only been able to buy 1 golden gun, 6 skins, and maybe a few like sprays or voice lines here and there, which are also way fucking expensive. Like it's just not worth the time. And maybe you are the like a fucking one trick main, and that's because you're trash. And so 6 skins is enough. But I play at least 9 characters. I play at least like 9 to 11 characters. I play at least 9 to 11 characters. So 6 skins is fucking ass. That's gonna be one thing that hinders it. If they don't continue with this co-op shit, and none of this fucking, what is this? You're gonna make me wait the entire event to play the last event? So I only play one of the 4 modes for like a week maybe, instead of allowing all of it. It's fucking stupid, because even on Legendary, that story only takes like, or that mission only takes at most 10 minutes, like a regular match, right? And I bet you the other 3 are gonna play not the exact same. If they play the exact same, that's ass. That's already boom. I'm not gonna stop playing the game, but like that's already a point against it. Then I'm not gonna continue. So yeah, I mean there's plenty of other games with more content and just more satisfying and cooperative. I get your verses and all that, but the community is starting to become too toxic to just let it be enjoyable, right? Overwatch Season 9, 2024. The people suck. Game's not that bad. The people suck. Game's incomplete and the people suck. Now, month might be a little too short, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't see myself playing Overwatch 2 the second half of this year. Especially right now, I got Power World, Chivalry 2. That shit is fucking awesome. Let me know what y'all think, or if you disagree, all that jazz. Put it in the comments, and let's discuss fucking shit. Wanted to let you guys know as well, the first episode of a show I'm helping to make, Los Tres Muchachos, is out right now on the Samayoa Tribe channel. It's linked in my profile, and I'll make sure to leave a link in the description as well of this video. But yeah, go check it out. First episode. Episodes will be coming out every 2 months. This has been Kiketing Pa Ti, State of Overwatch 2. Hasta la próxima.